So hello gamers and welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to show off a gun that I got 2 100 kill games in a row with, my second and my third in a row. And as I explain the setup, I'll show you a couple of clips that I got with the gun. Basically this setup is reflex sight, ARS suppressor, stubby grip, green laser, and armor piercing or 9x19. My first game, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use the ARS suppressor on the Scar L, what can possibly go wrong? And I got a Dunes game and I got a 108 kill game. Then I made a community post, and the second game I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get another 100 kill game, because I was making the community post, which meant I was late to the game, but I was like, okay, I'll throw on 9x19 and I'll try for another 100 kill game. I super sweated and I got a 135 kill game, and I could have gotten 150 if I had started at 15 minutes, and also if I didn't start like freaking out because I was on such a high kill game, but I got 135 kills, which is very cool. The setup that I do recommend overall is reflex, ARS, stubby grip, green laser, 9x19, and I'll explain why this setup is good. So basically, this setup has 1900 velocity, which is pretty good, but not really that great in terms of assault rifles. It's good for a 9x19 gun. I'm using reflex because it's just a generic 1.5 times zoom optic. Delta, Coyote, they also work, but I did find reflex to be kind of the best for me. I'm using ARS suppressor, and ARS suppressor is kind of a weird pick, especially for 9mm, because ARS suppressor, if you guys didn't know, reduces recoil by 10%, overall recoil by 10%, vertical and horizontal, very nice. However, it reduces your min damage range by a decent amount, so you're not going to be able to hold up damage as well, which isn't a problem on the default Scar L. However, it is a problem on 9mm because 9mm drops damage. Like the default Scar L is always a 4-hit kill, so I'm using AP and ARS suppressor and it doesn't really matter. However, on 9mm you want to preserve your damage, so long barrel is kind of the best, but I was using ARS and I was like, this gun is great. Here's the thing with ARS and 9mm, people just can't hear you, you know? You can just walk around and nobody will shoot back at you because they just don't even know you're there. Like the gun is so quiet, it's crazy. And also, as you can see, time to kill really good. And the recoil is like non-existent on this gun, especially with the setup. So I'm also using stubby grip, and the reason I'm using stubby grip is because if you're gonna just be using an overall lower recoil setup, you want stubby grip on basically every gun because it just reduces overall recoil, you know? There's not really a ton of downsides to using it, and also it makes the hipfire pretty good. It's not the best on this gun, but it wasn't really that great to begin with. It's an assault rifle. Assault rifles don't generally have very great hipfire, but this has decent hipfire for close range. I'm using green laser because it makes the hipfire a little bit better and the recovery speed a little bit better for hipfire, which is not really a big problem. You could also use tri-laser. I believe tri-laser is better. Last up, I'm using 9x19, and 9x19, basically it gives you a 3-hit kill up close, 100 extra RPM, and a bigger magazine, and the downsides are slower velocity and worse damage at range, but it's still 5-hit kill at range, which is not really too bad either. So you can have pretty consistent damage overall, 3 to a 5-hit, yeah, but the 3-hit kill range is pretty good, and the recoil is super low, so the fact that it's a 5-hit kill at range is not a huge problem. I'm not gonna lie, you know, like the gun is super accurate. The reload time is pretty quick, and the actual ammo conservation this gun has is really good as well. You want some pretty good ammo conservation if you're going to be going for a 100 kill game, because you're probably going to end up having a massive KD, like if you're pretty decent. Not necessarily massive, but you're going to have some pretty crazy 15-20 kill streaks, and you're going to want to basically only be using your gun, because if you pick up guns, it's kind of annoying, you know, and you're not always going to find reserve ammo off of the ground, so having a little bit better ammo conservation is pretty nice. The default gun has better ammo conservation, but 9mm also has great ammo conservation because it has 128 reserve ammo and only 725 RPM, which is really not super fast. Like it's decently fast, you know, it's like AUG 2 RPM, but the reload time is also extremely fast, and the TTK on this gun is just amazing, and you don't really got to spam too much because it's so accurate that if you're just hitting your shots, you don't got to shoot that many rounds. You know, that's 10 rounds there that I really needed to shoot. There's so many tags there, I don't even care, man. And the suppressor is actually pretty nice for high kill games. It's better than I really expected it to be. I don't think it's necessary, and if you want better range, better recoil, just go for that, to be honest. Like, you don't necessarily need a suppressor, but ARS suppressor, man, is so good for recoil. Now, if you're pretty clever, you might actually have figured out that T-brake and ARS suppressor are really similar. So if you wanted to, you could use T-brake, and that actually was what I was using before, as well as the squad barrel. However, I don't know, man. Quiet gun, you know? And of course, if you're on a very long range map and you want to kind of pop off, like my 108 on Dunes was with the armor piercing ammo type, which has a 4-hit kill at any range, which means that you can use an ARS, you can use a freaking armor piercing, you can use anything that reduces your ranges, and it doesn't matter. I wouldn't recommend like a short barrel or anything because you want to have maximum recoil reduction, and you don't really care about like a 2-shot kill head if you can have it, because you're going for a lot of kills. You're not going to go for specific 2-shot kill heads. You want to get the faster velocity and stuff, but a 2-shot kill head is nice to have on a gun. It is a tad bit overrated underrated, but I do mention it when it's on the gun because it is helpful to have, but you're not going to want to go out of your way to get it. For example, I used 45 super on the Vector, not just because of the 2-shot kill head opportunity, but because of the faster velocity, which I really like, having a lot faster velocity on the gun. It also gives the gun a tad bit more recoil, which honestly feels kind of good. At the same time, it doesn't really make your gun completely unusable either. But yeah, I'm going 34 and 9 right now. I did join kind of late to this game, like 4 minutes late, so I'm not going to get a 100 kill game or anything. But yeah, this gun turns me from a decent player to really good. I don't know why. It's something about just how accurate it is. I feel like it could make my KD like a lot better if I was actually just only using this gun and super sweating, because right now 3.5 KD, my overall KD is 2.13, so it is going up by quite a bit by doing this. It would just take a while, and I just don't really like sweating on this game too much. However, if you wanted to sweat, this is a really good gun to do that with. I've only gotten one other 100 kill game, and that was with the G36 on Metro. It was a 109. It was just kind of out of the blue, and I didn't get a second one after that or anything. Then like 2 months later, I just was like, I'm gonna use the Scar L, and then I popped off. Like, this gun makes you a better player, I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at this multi. It's not the best multi I've ever gotten, but it's a multi-kill, you know? If you wanted to know about the other suppressors in the game, I am going to probably make a full barrel guide video that includes suppressors and everything like that. But you probably are like, well, the default suppressor, it also reduces recoil, but it doesn't reduce range. And the reason I'm not using the default suppressor is because it only reduces, I think, rotational recoil by 5%. That's not a big problem. Camera recoil is kind of more important, especially on the Scar L, where it's like very little transitional or rotational recoil. It's basically all camera. So you're probably going to want to go for the ARS, which is just going to overall lower recoil by vertical and horizontal means, and also make the gun very quiet. Like, ARS suppressor sounds a little bit weird and kind of hollow, and it's not my favorite sound-wise, but you can't really hate on it because of the recoil advantage, and the recoil advantage is pretty big on it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going 51 and 12 right now, which is pretty decent. It's not the best I could get, and also I don't really like rig either, so that's kind of a problem. And I'm usually not doing that great when I'm doing commentary, which is why in videos I don't really do amazing. I'm still doing really great, surprisingly, because usually if you try hard, you're not really wanting to do any commentary, and my videos are basically all commentary. I'm talking the entire time, which is not very helpful, you know? If you really wanted to, you could get maximum gaming, just turn off everything, not listen to anything, watch any videos, listen to any music or anything, not talk at all to your friends, and then super sweat. I know it's probably what some crazy clipper people do, but I'm usually playing with friends in my free time on this, or I'm in a call, or I'm listening to music or something. And we went 57-15, that's pretty decent. My other 100 kill game was the G36 with this setup, I believe, and the G36 is pretty decent, but like, Scar L 9mm is way more accurate, fires about the same speed, a little bit slower, but about the same, and has a 3-hit kill up close, which makes it a lot better, actually. Sure, it doesn't hold up quite as well at range, but the recoil is kind of just the thing that makes this insane. And the fact that it's a 3-hit, the 3-hit guns are kind of just the best if you really want to pop off, because hitting a 4-shot is kind of annoying, and like basically every gun that's not a 3-hit is a 4-hit up close, which is cool. 4 kills are not too bad, but like, you know, you want better ammo conservation, you want to shoot less bullets. The best thing to do is to use a 3-hit kill gun. The Scar L is nice because it's going to be a 4-hit kill at any range, but since it's a 4-hit and it shoots a lot slower, the time to kill on the default Scar L is not the best, which is why I definitely recommend it for longer ranges where that recoil and that 4-hit kill any range really shines, because in closer ranges, it's going to be decent. It's just not going to be that great. Like, even at this range, the 4-hit kill would be pretty nice, but it's not even necessary since 9mm has such good recoil. And also, it's TDM, which means I'm not going to be able to get a 100 kill game. If you guys didn't know, the hardest game modes to get 100 kill games on are basically just TDM, because the entire team can only get 250, so you have to get like, you know, 40% of the entire team's kills, which is kind of inconvenient, and also the game can sometimes end a lot early because of that, which means if you have good teammates, the game is going to end like 7 minutes early, and you're not going to you're going to have a hard cap on how many kills you can get, you know? It makes TDM kind of annoying. I don't know why TDM is really a thing in this game. I feel like it should just always be capture points and stuff. Hardpoint is generally like the best in like tag run and stuff, because here's the thing, people don't like tag run, which is fair enough, because personally for me, tag run is just not really that fun. And also hardpoint is just even more not fun, because who wants to sit on a hill that moves every like 10 seconds and also gives you like 1 point? So it's usually super helpful if you want to always pop off to play on those ones. So you can use the server browser if you want to. It's like nobody's spawning in here. Oh, there's some people spawning in. They really need to fix the spawns in this game. I get it, it's good for higher kill games. If the spawns weren't kind of broken, I probably wouldn't be able to get a 100 kill game, but like at the same time, man, I'd prefer to not get spawn killed in this game so much. All right, I'm not sure which spawn is the actual spawn for the enemy team, but basically if you're going for 100 kill games, run towards their spawn. That's how you do it. I might actually switch off a 9mm because I got my 100 kill game without 9mm on this map. AP is just the slower fire rate, but always 4-hit kill ammo type. And what you want to do is you want to find it. Okay, wow. It just straight up kicked me out of there. But you want to find a teammate who is very close to the enemy spawn and then always spawn on them. Otherwise, you're going to have to spend a lot more time running towards people's spawns, which is not that great. Also, you don't want to do the strategy that I sometimes pull, which is the strategy of literally spawning on the first guy you see. You want to spawn on the guy who's closest to the enemy spawn. And yeah, you can take like 5 seconds to find a guy to spawn on instead of, you know, taking 30 seconds to walk across the map when you spawn on the wrong guy. We switched it over to Bazaar because I just don't know how to spawn trap that side, but we're going to try for this one. It's a kill confirmed game, which is not really the best, you know, because kill confirmed, if people confirm the kills, the game ends. Kind of annoying. I like tag run because you can just get all the tags and then just not turn them in and then make the game go all the way to 15. We'll see if we can pop off on this one. I think we might be able to. I haven't gotten a 100 kill game on this particular map, even though I've gotten pretty close. Like, I had a really high kill game potential, but I think it was TDM, so I just ended when I was at like 70 kills, and there was still like 6 minutes left in the game, so I was super mad. Like, I could have gotten like a 120, 130 kill game. It was with the old HK337, which I didn't really like at the time, but I was like, actually, you know what? It is a pretty good gun, I will admit. Now, where are the enemy players? There's one, there's two. There's one over there. He's not dead. Okay, got that guy though. I got tags with a sniper rifle. That's their spawn. No, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Okay, we're still in. That guy actually peeked it, dude. So here's the problem. I've gotten a lot of kills here. I've gotten 16, and I still had bullets left on 16 kills, which is crazy. The amount of actual reserve ammo this gun can actually carry is super great, but kind of screwed now. First life, 18-1. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Now we spawned on this guy who's at their spawn. We got full reserve ammo. If you can find a guy who's using a 9mm or like certain assault rifles, you can actually get all your bullets back pretty easily, which is pretty nice considering you can get, you know, like 16 kills with one single amount of reserve ammo. You can tell you're doing good if you're on a game mode that lasts all 15 minutes, and in the first 5 minutes you have, you know, 30 kills. If you have that, you can probably pull through and get a 100 kill game. That's a nade there, and that guy's just sitting there, dude, and he's just shooting down the hallway, man. Some people will play like that, and it's kind of difficult to play against them when they're, you know, camping and stuff, but camping is a legitimate play style, you know? And I guess if those people just want to ruin your 100 kill game, they can just kind of sit in the back and kill you every time you get to their spawn. Unfortunate. I'm going 23-4 now, and we got 10 minutes left. I cannot get a 100 kill. I joined the game like 2 minutes late, which is kind of unfortunate, but if I kept getting like 16 kills with every death, man, I could have done pretty good, man. But hey, you know, like 5 KD, that's pretty good for me. You know, the Scar L, it makes me good at the video game. I hear a guy. Oh, that's more than one. That was another guy. Okay. I couldn't see him through the amount of tags and blood, and I have ragdolls turned off, man. Should I turn off freaking blood? Probably. Okay, I got it. There's too many people in their spawn right now, dude. I can't actually fight any of them. These fellas know what they're doing, I guess. Ooh. Unfortunate. This game is definitely going to end a little bit early. I'm surprised I won against that UMP. A problem with this gun is that it doesn't have very good pen, which is a little bit annoying in some scenarios, but like, you can definitely, you know, get a 100 kill game without the pen. Joshua B is insane. I can't even spawn on him though. Joshua B, #1 player in the world. That was a machine pistol guy. Okay, that was the entire enemy team, and I immediately got hecated. I just keep getting killed by shotgun users, man. This DB guy's actually cracked at hitting me one time. I think that's the reason that I don't go for 100 kill games, is because you're just gonna fail most of the time. It's not worth the amount of times it would take me. Okay. But hey, a lot of people like it. I just keep getting shotgun. I'm just not a huge, like, mega sweat in games. Even Phantom Forces, like, I'm pretty decent at Phantom Forces, but I don't super hyper sweat. Ooh, that guy was freaking prone. Freaking nade there. Ooh, that's 2. That's 3. Big brain, I'll just go this way. They will never see this coming. They literally didn't. That's funny. Okay. Picking up ammo mostly from PDWs, which is fine because, you know, close range map, there's plenty of PDWs usually. It's not the most common ammo type. Assault rifles is usually more common. I mean, Scar L, you know, you're gonna have a little bit more reserve, but like, it is weird that this doesn't take ammo from assault rifles because I thought it was like the conversion plus the default gun, but no, it's just the conversion. Frick, 60 and 15 though. That is so unfortunate. I still have 4 minutes. I could get another like 20, 30 kills and get like an 80, 90 kill game. Doesn't matter. It's gonna end early. Oh, that's a nade there. Okay, we traded. Pretty unfortunate, but if you guys did enjoy, maybe I'll make a second video of like try-harding going for 100 kill game. This isn't really the point of the video, was to go for 100 kill game, but I wanted to see if I could. If I wanted to get a 100 kill game, I'd probably just like hyper sweat for like an hour-long video. How did you... Oh, that's kind of smart, actually. And have to go for, like, very specific servers. But yeah, I could have gotten a 100 kill game if I was, like, super cracked. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the Scar L. You have it. It's rank 16. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.